Are you a company using Salesforce and SAP? If yes, are you struggling to keep your sales and operation in sync? The answer most probably is yes. Imagine, what if your Salesforce CRM and your SAP ERP can talk to each other seamlessly? Imagine closing deals in Salesforce, which automatically triggers an order processing in SAP without any manual intervention and zero errors. Sounds like dream, right? Now that's absolutely possible. Hi, my name is Raman and I'm from a company called Emerging Alliance, a certified Salesforce channel partner as well as a certified SAP channel partner. In my experience of working with more than 1,000 plus companies in implementing enterprise solutions like Salesforce and SAP, I have come across many implementations which has come out with flying colors, and I've come across many implementations which had the strategic requirement of integrating Salesforce with SAP. Guess what? We had come up with many successful implementations of such integration, but also had some failures. In this video, I'm going to consolidate my 15 years of experience to let you know the secret sauce behind integrating Salesforce and SAP. I'm going to split this video into 4 critical sections. The first section is basically how do we integrate SAP with Salesforce. When integrating Salesforce with SAP, the approach that you choose is very critical and determines how seamlessly, how scalable, and how real-time is your integration. So, when it comes to integration, we only recommend an API-based integration, which is very modern, contemporary, and scalable in nature. Now, let's quickly see how it works. Salesforce APIs expose customer, contact, order, and even sometimes invoice data. And SAP APIs exposes critical informations like price list, credit limits, customer outstanding balances, financials, etc. We have a middleware in between, or the direct API calls connect these two platforms, ensuring real-time or near to real-time data synchronization. Now, what are the benefits of this? Number 1, real-time synchronization. Instant updates happening between SAP and Salesforce. Number 2, scalability. The API integration is 100% scalable. It can handle large data volumes and multiple integration touchpoints. Third point, security. It's a very secure integration methodology. Fourth point, flexibility. Now, this integration methodology is quite flexible with any kind of SAP products, might it be S4 or Business One, Grow, Price, or even the older form of SAP, which is ECC. Now, the second section is what do we integrate? Now that we have seen how to integrate it, it is pretty critical to understand when we integrate SAP and Salesforce, what do we integrate? What are the most critical touch points in the integration? Number 1 is master data integration. What do I mean by master data? Your customer details, your item details, your price details are some of the master data that needs to be considered. Now, without accurate real-time master data, your team ends up working with outdated customer information, incorrect pricing, and most of the time, duplicate records, which obviously leads to delays, errors, and finally, frustrated customers. So how does master data integration solve this problem? So the impact of the master data integration is fewer duplicate records, no outdated pricing, and 100% accurate data across sales and finance. The second one is lead to cash integration, which deals quotations, orders, and sometimes even invoices. For any kind of business, closing a deal is just the beginning. The real challenge is ensuring that the orders, the invoices, and the payments move smoothly without any manual effort or delays. Now, integrating the lead to cash process between Salesforce and SAP ensures. Now, let's see how the integration is done. For sales quote and order, when a deal is won in Salesforce, an order is automatically created in SAP. No manual data entry is required. Similarly, the sales team, on the other hand, gets an immediate visibility on the order processing, the inventory levels, the delivery updates, and sometimes even invoicing done in SAP. When it comes to invoice and payments, once SAP generates the invoice, it immediately syncs into Salesforce against a specific sale order. Not only that, sales team can track the payment status just within Salesforce itself, allowing them to very productively follow up with their customers on the outstanding payments. The impact: faster order processing, reduced manual work, and finally, real-time tracking of revenue. The third one is workflow integration. Approval process in either of the system and data updates in either of the system have to be integrated. That's what we mean by workflow integrations. Now let's see how it works. Now if a large discount is offered on Salesforce, the approval of that basically goes into SAP to execute a financial check or to execute a P&L check for that particular order. Once approved in SAP, the order confirmation is pushed back to Salesforce, based on which the order can be released. One more example would be exceeding of customer credit limits. The credit limits are basically stored in SAP's customer master. Now when there is a breach in the customer credit limits, the data is pushed from SAP to Salesforce and Salesforce blocks those orders. One more example would be low stock levels in SAP. So SAP is the inventory system where the stocks are maintained. So the stock data is basically pushed from SAP to Salesforce from time to time whenever there's a change in the stock. Now the third section is why us? What is so unique about us? What is the key differentiator? Number one, pre-built integration accelerators for faster deployment. What do I mean by this? Now we have done many Salesforce SAP integration. Now that means that every integration that we have done, we have built in middleware. Now when we do more and more of such integrations, this middleware is standardized so that the same middleware is used in multiple integrations. And we add new features, new functions, and new possibilities into this middleware so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel again and again. So these pre-built integration accelerators do have standardized APIs which are very well tried and tested, ready to use workflows like lead to cash, order to invoice, and pricing synchronization, pre-configured mapping templates for customers, products, and price books. Now these pre-built integration accelerators drastically reduces implementation time and ensures you see a much faster integration timeline than the usual integration time. The second one is we have got deep expertise in both SAP as well as Salesforce. Since we are a certified channel partner of both SAP and Salesforce and we have worked for more than 1,000 plus companies in both of these platforms, we have a deep insight and expertise in handling both of these separately as well as integrating them. Our teams do have certified SAP consultants as well as certified Salesforce consultants who specifically understand native functionalities and limitations, which is very key, who know how to maximize SAP's capability while leveraging Salesforce CRM's automation. So we just don't integrate these two systems. We ensure that the entire business process flows seamlessly between both the systems. The third one is a flexible and scalable integration architecture. Most companies which do an integration between Salesforce and SAP start with a very basic integration and they begin to struggle when they expand into new geographies, when they add new business units, and when they add new acquired companies which has totally different business systems and processes. Well, with our solution, it is completely modular and flexible, allowing easy expansion as business needs evolve. Our integration is completely capable of handling both on-premise SAPs as well as cloud-based SAP. The fourth one is industry-specific customization and compliance readiness. Every industry has their own unique business processes and compliance requirements. A generic SAP or Salesforce integration would not work. When it comes to manufacturing, they have complex pricing, BOM management, and variants. When it comes to healthcare, they have strong regulatory requirements. When it comes to financial services, audit trails and security requirements are the primary concern. And when it comes to retail and e-commerce, inventory updates and promotion management becomes very key. Now, our integration solution meets these inventory-specific requirements. Might it be regulatory compliance, or localized tax and invoicing rules, or the tailored workflows for industry-specific needs. all are addressed. Our solution ensures that your SAP and Salesforce systems are aligned with industry's best practices and regulatory standards. The fourth and the final section is I'm going to give you two customer success stories where we had done Salesforce and SAP integration and come up with flying colors. The first company is Emerald Tires, world's seventh largest solid tire manufacturing company located out of India and having factories and dealers all around the globe. Before the Salesforce and SAP integration, the sales team manually entered orders from Salesforce to SAP, causing delays, errors, and customer frustration. Order processing took almost 48 hours, losing to sales sometimes. Lack of real-time inventory visibility. The salesmen were not able to see real-time inventory, because of which they even lost some of the orders. Now, after implementing Salesforce SAP integration, 100% data accuracy has been established. There are no more duplicate data and manual entry. Their order processing has become almost 75% faster. They have come down from 48 hours to just 12 hours. The productivity of their sales team has increased enormously. They're able to see the inventory levels directly on their Salesforce screen and are able to commit the right delivery dates to the customers. And they don't lose any orders also. And now this is the before and after of Emerald Tires. The second company is Accelera, and pharmaceutical company. Before the integration, their sales team manually calculated the pricing based on SAP data, leading to a lot of inconsistencies and errors. The approval workflow being disconnected took almost 5 days for every quotations to be sent out to the customer, which completely delayed many deal closures. And they came across a lot of compliance risk because of outdated product information. Now, after implementing Salesforce SAP integration, the deal closure rates have straight increased by 20%. Sales team are able to do this by providing the customers with instant and accurate quotations. The quote to order cycle time has reduced by 50%. I repeat, 50%. Automated pricing and approval workflows cut down the approval times by 2 days. Standardized pricing and discounts eliminated the discrepancies, ensuring regulatory compliance. Now, those were the 4 sections where the details of integrating Salesforce with SAP has been clearly told to you with a live example of where it was done. Integrating Salesforce and SAP is not about just connecting two dissimilar systems. It's about breaking down the data silos. It's about automating the workflow. And finally, it's about driving smarter business decisions. With our pre-built integration accelerators and our deep expertise in both SAP and Salesforce, and finally with our scalable and real-time synchronizing integration architecture, businesses using Salesforce and SAP today can eliminate manual data entry process, can speed up the order to cash cycle, can get a 360-degree view of their customers, can ensure compliance and future-proof their integration for future scalability. By investing in a robust, real-time SAP Salesforce integration system like ours, you're not just improving your efficiency, but also setting up the foundation for data-driven growth and seamless customer experience. Now, if you are a company looking out for integrating SAP and Salesforce or streamline the already existing integration, we'll be more than happy to have a one-on-one call with you. Book a completely free consultation with us today or drop a comment below with your biggest SAP and Salesforce integration challenge. Our contact details and other coordinates are available in the description below. Thank you, and we look forward to meeting you on one more video on Salesforce. Thank you, and we look forward to meeting you on one more video on SAP. ரெண்டுக்கும் எடுத்துக்கலாம் எது வேணுமோ எடுத்துக்கோங்க.